Okay, welcome back to Octopath Traveler. Uh, I don't recall what the last thing I did on screen was. I think it was fight the optional bosses. I think that's what it was. As you can see, my party has the four main people, along with all of them being the extra class. So I also don't know if I showed this, but Runeblade is not what I thought it would be. It doesn't let you buff other people, you buff yourself. Now it does have an ability where it allows you to buff others, but it's more for buffing yourself. So that's why I've given it the Therion instead of Ophelia, because what am I gonna do, buff her staves? So I've decided that that would be good. Cyrus is still Sorcerer, Hanet's still War Master. I don't know how I feel about War Master. I'll keep it for now. Um, and I think, yeah, and Ophelia's gonna be my healer buffer. Therion's gonna be miscellaneous buffing when I need elements and just some other stuff. Cyrus is gonna be magic damage and Hanet's gonna be physical damage. That's how this party's gonna be. So today we're gonna be doing Cyrus's story, and I'm excited. Chapter 4. Still in pursuit of the Forbidden Tome, you journey to Duskbarrow, and even closer to the truth. The story so far. And so Cyrus's search for the ancient tome led him to Stoneguard, where Master Yvonne lay in wait. Using the forbidden blood magic gleaned from those pages, he aspired to powers unholy and profane. But Yvonne, more demon than man at the end, met his demise. Preposterous! I am all-powerful. I am eternal, immortal. They were all lies. Such were his last words. But who lied to him, and what was their ultimate aim? Was Cyrus fully prepared to face the truth that awaited him? A foreboding shadow fell over him as he came to Duskbarrow.
Time to do some research.
And here we are. You have to excuse me. I think I'm sick, and my throat's not great. So you'll have to excuse me if I have to cough or sound weird. Somewhere in this town lies the headmaster's ultimate destination. Given the nature of his research, it is reasonable to assume that there is a secret laboratory of some sort. Yeah, it's that mysterious stone thing in the background on the left. I will get to the bottom of this no matter what. That's the headmaster's assistant. Lucia, was it? Now that I recall, she disappeared after that incident at the headmaster's house. What's her role in all of this? Oh, my accent is just flying all over the place. I must not let her out of my sight. So our journey bringeth us to Duskbarrow. Ah yes, you are from this region, are you not? Aye, though I have never visited the town, I've heard tell of it. It is famous for the many ruins that surround it, many of them dating from the Age of Legends. The Age of Legends, you say? 1,000 years in the past. Isn't it like age 70 or something here? For their age, the structures are remarkably well preserved. Oh, this accent's going crazy. Master once told me of a story of the ruins. He said that whenever danger or disaster is visited upon Duskbarrow, the people taken shelter in the ruins. Whatever era they were in built strong, using techniques no longer known. Lost architectural techniques, you say? My interest is piqued. I'm inclined to investigate, after, of course, we have settled this affair of Headmaster Yvonne. thou art confident of our success. I always am. So, yeah, we just gotta go into these creepy ruins, right? But she was just here. Wherever could she have gone? Into the door right there. What's this?
What have we here?
A button of sorts. Should I press it? Yeah, sure.
I see.
Nothing happened. I should have known it wouldn't be that simple. What do we gotta figure out what button to press when? What do we gotta do? A button of sorts. Should I press it? How about no? Perhaps I should pull it? Sure. I must be losing my wits. How does one even go about pulling a button? Okay, that's what I thought. No, don't press it. No, don't pull it. Twist it. Bop it. I would assume we twist it.
Aha!
Well, this is a 10. I should proceed with caution. Oh, are we just going to be in the final dungeon?
Oh-ho.
Color me impressed, Professor. Oh, that was the wrong voice. Color me impressed, Professor. To what are you referring? Finding the hidden door back there. It was no great thing. I enjoy coming up with little theories and testing them. It's a useful talent. If you ever have the mind to switch trades, you could make a go of thievery. Me, a bandit? Now that would be amusing. But if I do fall onto hard times in the scholarly world, I shall apply to become your apprentice. Hate to disappoint you, but I'm not the teaching type. I learned by watching and doing. Observation and practice, in other words. That is the essence of all learning. If you ever took it upon yourself to become a scholar, I would certainly vouch for you. I appreciate the offer, but I'm allergic to academia. Though if he'd caught me when I was still young, things might have been different. Yeah, I might as well just head in. I saved like 2 seconds ago. Excuse me, I had to cough. And in fact, I think it might have been picked up. That would be my bad. Oh, these ruins are big. Let's go ahead and equip. Which one of these? I probably don't need Hang Tough while in this dungeon. Let's put on Evasive Maneuvers. Let's not have to fight everything that we see. And of course, I am a bit over-leveled, possibly. So I might just blow through these enemies.
Come on, I've got better things to do. My turn.
Is that a... Yeah, he's just a normal guardian. So for instance, Rune Lord has Transfer Rune, which if I take a turn to do it, I can then put an element on something else. However, it's not really worth it right now. All in all, that's something I do only when something has an elemental weakness that no one else... that multiple people should be hitting, as it allows the physical attack to do a follow-up elemental attack. I don't really need that right now. Also, I love Cyrus. He just completely destroys these enemies. A single boosted sorcery is enough to kill somebody. Also, where am I going? Going this way? Nope. What? What? Oh god. I can't... what? Oh, there I am. Rune Bow. Oh, you know what? That might be good for him. No, actually it isn't. Ah, the game says it. Oh, I'll take it. You know what? You know what? Let's get rid of that. Gonna go ahead and optimize the crap out of these guys, and if it wants him to have a rune bow, you go for it. Like I said, I think that only applies should he have it equipped when doing magic, and I don't think he ever will. I don't know how exploring this dungeon's gonna be. I see that. I think that's a chest back there. This dungeon looks like it'll be a bit tricky, but I don't know exactly how tricky.
I appreciate it, really. What was the
And then, you know what? In all honesty, Cyrus probably doesn't even need to do Glacius. A normal ice storm probably works. And now Starseer, yeah, this is, you know, all buffing and a little bit of healing down here, which is why I'll probably be using it for Ophelia.
I hope I grow more.
And then I'll probably put Cleric on whoever the fourth person is during... That is a chest. It's just overexposed and I can't see it. I'll probably give whoever the fourth person is. So for example, next we'll be doing Tressa's. I'll go ahead and give Tressa Cleric, because I just need a healer. These walls seem quite old. Yet they still stand strong. And what are these curious patterns? Look how perfectly they're aligned. Whatever could they be for? I'm just excited to get to the boss and hear dialogue. That's all I care about. Wait, that's it! Together, the markings illustrate something. Here they billow and swell. An ocean, a flood. It seems to be depicting something overflowing. And yet, the depiction is abstract and surreal. Wait, I've seen markings like this somewhere before. He didn't say before. Of course, the runes of High Hornbergian. The runes are being used to paint a picture. Might there not be a message hidden, contained within? It is as if the runes are flowing forth from some kind of gate. Some of my words are sounding nasally, and it's bothering me. Though I hate to admit it, I fear deciphering this will take more time than I have. I should move on. There's 2 extra areas in this ruin. I see that. I actually see that. You can't hide from it. Did you learn anything about those wall paintings? A little, yes. For example, they clearly date from ancient times. I believe that they have a religious significance of some kind. But I saw nothing of them in the teachings of the Sacred Flame. The beliefs in the Age of Legends were quite different from today. There was a time before the religious schism. You mean, even before the Sacred Flame teachings began? Precisely so. An age almost entirely unknown to us. A time when gods and mortals walked together upon the soil. I am blessed indeed to have been given the chance to visit these ruins. They are a scholar's paradise. I'm glad too. I almost feel like I can hear the thoughts of the people who lived long ago. The very breath of the ancients, borne on the wind over these many long centuries, whispering of great and epic tales. I like the mood this place is, like, giving off. I'm gonna... How would I not save there? How about I save here? Yeah. what is over this way? These walls I can go in at all? No. They're just more ruins of Eld. I assume we'll go into those later. We might have to do like 3 bosses or something. This is danger level 46. If I remember, the end of the Ebony Caves was like that as well. Or maybe all these areas just intersect. Because I see 2 extra entrances here. It's entirely possible that that's what they do. I'll just go ahead and explore after, you know, we do this.
What have we here?
And here we have a library of sorts. Look at all these tomes. Did Headmaster Yvonne procure them all?
It couldn't be.
Volume 7, is that 7? Volume 7 of The Trial of the 12? But only the first 5 volumes are extant. I don't know what the word extant, I thought he would say intact. Forbidden Gold? Covenant of the Sage? These books were all said to have been lost ages ago. And what's this? A personal dictionary for the translation of ancient tongue? Did the headmaster collect all this by himself?
No.
No, that would be impossible for even the most esteemed of scholars. He keeps talking about the headmaster, but I assume Lucia was behind it all? No, such a vast repository of knowledge must have been accumulated over decades, even centuries. For this trove, to those odd wall paintings, this place is one enigma after the next. One thing is clear. If there is a mastermind behind all this, I can expect to find him here. Is it not Lucia? I feel like he should have pieced Lucia and like, into this, somehow. Nothing that way. Yeah, I wonder how far I have to go in this place. And I'm going to assume that those 2 extra ways just went to a boss of some kind. Not a boss, just items. It seems like a lot of area to have extra, if it is. Is that a ice revenant?
I'll do my best.
What is dark revenant? That doesn't look purple to me. And those are wind guys. Which means they're weak to lightning. But I'm gonna go ahead and do luminescence. Go ahead and do thunder.
Light.
Go ahead and just have Cyrus do Tinnitus.
Cyrus, command.
Coming, if thou darest.
And have Hannet attack. $141.
My turn.
What puny attacks. And this is where I do Tinnitus again.
Cyrus, command.
Alright, I didn't kill the Revenant, but that's fine. He should be almost dead.
Here I go! Oh, sacred light!
Yeah, sadly, Ophelia's elemental attack is not the best.
I'm ready for you.
I'm gonna go ahead and HP Theater you.
Too far. And that's that.
Sadly, I can't rely on a level up here. Yeah, like, we're coming up on the boss, right? Like, we gotta be. We've already had conversations with all the party members. I hope this is voiced.
Professor, you truly are every bit as brilliant as old Yvonne said.
I did not come here for false flattery.
Are those bookshelves just on nothing?
Oh, but I was being quite sincere. A shame the purport eludes your grasp.
To think you were the one pulling the strings. The headmaster was merely your puppet all along.
Very astute. Yes, it was I who maneuvered to install him in that position in the first.
Whoops,
My
I didn't mean to do
dismay,
that.
He had a willful streak that got in the way.
One might say the fault lies in the person who chose him for the task.
One might say that, yes. Now, let us proceed to the matter at hand. Your search for the original copy of From the Far Reaches of Hell has miraculously led you to me. In finding me, you have displayed some measure of knowledge and acumen. More than anything, you have shown a pure and unrelenting passion for seeking out the truth. I hold that particular quality in the highest regard. What say you, Cyrus? Will you join me in my research?
Ridiculous. If that is a jape, it is a poor one.
They said the word jape. I love the word jape.
A jape? What a curious reaction from a scholar like yourself. The wall paintings in this place, did they not pique your interest? Did your heart not race when you saw the countless lost tomes in my study?
To say I was not intrigued would be a lie.
Of course you were.
Yes, any true scholar would feel the same. I must unravel these mysteries. I must have the answers. Your mind, no, your very soul burns with an all-consuming desire to know. That is what separates you from the rest, Cyrus. We are true seekers of knowledge, you and I. Together, we can unlock all the secrets behind our world.
I'll pass.
How can you refuse? You covet the mysteries of the universe. You yearn to know the truth. Surely you can stand shoulder to shoulder with me.
That's it exactly.
What? What is it?
Surely you. I take issue with your solicitation. You don't care who you use in your schemes. What of Headmaster Yvonne?
Don't be ridiculous. He was devoid of the passion you have. He was nothing but a pawn to the end, incapable of envisioning an ultimate goal.
On what grounds do you base that assumption? Can a man not grow his mind? If you found him wanting, why did you not teach him?
Teach him?
Take him on as your pupil. Impart your vast knowledge, that he might one day be your peer.
preposterous. You speak the impossible.
Mediocrity is as mediocrity does.
Knowledgeable as he was, his own actions prevented him from ever approaching genius. A genius such as yourself must understand this.
There's where you and I differ. I haven't given up on mediocrity. As scholars, we learn from the past to better understand the present and pass our knowledge on to the future. What do you mean to do with the knowledge you amass? The secrets you unravel? Carry them to your grave, content they are inscrutable to all who do not possess your genius? You would call them simpletons, fools, feeble minds. I say it is you who lacks the ability to teach and inspire. A true scholar does not look down on others for what they do or do not know. Those who know impart knowledge to those who do not. If something is wrong, those who know the answer correct it. The process repeats, bringing us closer and closer to enlightenment. I teach my students with the expectation that one day they will surpass me. I long for the day when I will have the chance to learn from them.
Enough!
That was a good enough.
I've given you plenty of opportunities to make a move. Any move. But clearly we are going nowhere fast. If you would rather die without discovering the truth, so be it. I have already synthesized a perfect blood crystal, precisely as detailed in the original tome. With it, I will cast off the shackles of humanity. A human can only learn so much in its short lifetime. I will gain the time, the power, to understand everything. You may be a fool, but to show no hard feelings, you can participate in an empirical analysis of my newfound power.
Well, that was
If
fast.
believing in the future makes one a fool, then call me a proud fool. But know this. When I emerge victorious, I will unravel the secrets of that tome and arrive at my own answer. Let this be a lesson to you. The future of mankind is bright. I cannot fail.
Well. Uh-huh.
What is the logical course of action?
So I totally agree with Cyrus's point of view. It might just be he's an eloquent speaker, but hey, I agree. I don't know. This boss is gonna have a gimmick of some kind. I'm not sure what it is. I guess I should just start with fire.
Witness our death.
Come in, if thou darest. Better than a snare.
Yeah, if this boss is 30
Out of my
breakpoints. Let's go ahead and do HP Thief.
You're too kind.
Alright, daggers are on the list.
My turn now.
I'm gonna need to heal.
Let your wounds be healed. My turn now.
And I don't need to heal this turn, however, I would like to put an HP regen
Magnific
on.
stars, bless us.
Out of my way.
HP Thief is fine. Just for now. Oh, you know what I should have done? SP Thief. Meh.
An interesting dilemma.
Glacius
Claudette.
Glacius Claudaire. I don't know if any of the elements are going to be applicable.
Letting my arrow fly and true.
I still think I should go ahead. I'm going to go ahead and just leg hold trap more.
Better than a snare.
I found that slowing the boss forever is just a good idea. Someone might die this turn if it sweeps again.
I still have.
Well, he's dead.
If thou
That's not good.
darest.
I'll do my best.
Go ahead and revive him.
In Elfric's name, be saved.
I should heal him.
Here.
If the boss sweeps, I think I'm gonna die, actually. Yeah. And someone's gonna get hit now.
I'm sorry.
Yeah, that's...
Coming, if thou darest.
What am I to do about this boss? Go ahead and revive her.
Here.
Frankly, I don't know what to do.
So much to learn.
Coming, if thou
And
darest.
I can't heal this turn, which is a bit of an issue. Can I... I'll have the healing great
Use
bunch and
this.
just hope. If Therion dies, he's gonna lose his BP, which I don't want.
I still have
Cyrus, please.
So
so
sorry.
much to learn.
I don't actually know what a different level revive does. Does it give him health?
Be saved.
It does. Wow, that's a good amount of health.
My turn. I'm ready. Are you?
Would multiple... You know what, actually? I'm thinking about it. Shackle foe. Lower their physical attack. That's a good idea, I think. And it's unconscious. That took away my BP?
Coming,
Is that what that
if
did?
thou darest.
It said BP 0. I wonder if it would have taken it away. I don't know. I can now...
Holding back nothing.
I think this would be a good idea.
Win
Just so I
here.
could see what
Fight.
weapons they're weak to. And the answer would be all of them.
My turn now.
So... What do I do? Obviously heal. Heal is on the list. But I can't really do much about...
Elemental grip.
I can't do much about the weaknesses right
Out of
now.
my way.
Honestly, I think Steel SP is probably my best bet. I've lowered their physical attack. Hopefully I'll be able to take some hits. I think that was a good idea to do that.
My turn.
Yeah, definitely.
I'm ready. Are
Go
you?
ahead and get these multiple dagger hits in.
An interesting dilemma.
I think it'd be a good idea to... no, I think I'll keep that for now.
I'll not be defeated.
Have her go ahead and heal more.
Bring about a miracle of healing.
Letting my arrow fly
And
and true.
I can actually get her to do this.
Dog bite a card.
And just hope. Wow, he's unconscious? That's
Coming,
not good.
if thou darest.
Part of the problem with Hannah is that she doesn't have enough SP. But
Let
luckily
my
with
arrow
patience that
fly
gives
and
me a
true.
free chance to go ahead and fix that. I could go ahead and do Arrow Storm and hope. Thing is that Therion is unconscious. And he's gonna be for another turn.
I'll do my best.
Alright, what can I do? Heal more.
Bring about a miracle of healing.
Cyrus, what does this do again?
Lesson begins.
Nah, I don't need that.
My
However, I will do this.
unparalleled Lux Conjurer.
That was about a third of her health, maybe?
What is the logical course of action?
And... I'll just go ahead and do another one.
Teneba Operia.
The boss doesn't have a lot of HP. I'm also upset that there is no actual dialogue in this fight, though then again, she is a monster, so... Let's go ahead and... shackle you again. Just go ahead and debuff you. I'm gonna have Hannah like Hold Trapper. Just because I think that's the best move I can make at this point. That's 5 turns of slowness.
My turn now.
And you can... Gonna go ahead and
Moonlight,
give yourself
reflect
some
your love.
reflect. Metamorphosed into a hideous form. Okay, now we are doing elemental damage. I understand the gimmick.
Feel the power.
I'll do my best.
Let's go ahead and do... Actually, I want to do... Celestial... No, not Celestial Intervention.
Benefic
Ethereal
stars,
Healing.
bless us.
Come in, if thou
I'm going
darest.
to assume you are no longer weak to an element. Let's try a Shadow Remnant. Nope. Hey, let's have you do Ignis.
Ignis are dead.
Alright, yeah, elements. Except Dark.
Come in, if thou darest.
My turn.
Let's go ahead and have you do Thunder, I guess.
Lightning.
I don't think this one particularly matters.
What next?
Have you go ahead and attack.
Now, what next?
Go ahead and have you do Glacies.
Lordain.
My turn now.
Cleric skills. I can put a Reflect on somebody.
I will reflect your
Frankly, I think she has the weakest elemental defense. I could be wrong about that, but... Silenced.
Let in my arrow.
Yeah, that's
fly
no
and
good.
true.
That's an immediate... Hannah, you use your turn to unsilence
this.
her. You don't need...
I'll
You
do
don't
my
need to
best.
be silenced. And that would be bad. Go ahead and heal
Bring
more.
about a miracle of healing.
My turn.
You, what can you do? Oh, yeah. Oh no, I can't. He has no BP. This is a good move to use if he had BP. But he doesn't have any.
An interesting dilemma.
And one more loop should be fine.
Venta Sulta.
If anything, it's fine actually. No, didn't kill her. Should be coming close though. Oh, that took all his SP. That's not good.
Let in the hunt beginning.
All his SP is gone.
What is the logical course of action?
Well, it's fine. I think this boss fight's over.
The night risk to there.
Yep, done.
You should have studied harder.
I'm gonna imagine if I was only like level 50 for that, I would have had a harder time.
No! There is so much more I must learn.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, are you not gonna say anything? If nothing else, your devotion to the pursuit of knowledge is admirable. Unfortunately for you, you will not live to pass that on.
Oh.
From the far reaches of hell, at last I have the original. How many lives have been lost to the dark knowledge in these pages? But no, knowledge itself cannot be good or evil, only the hearts of those who would use it. I will use all the resources at my disposal to decipher this work for myself. His accent is still terrible. And I will find the answers I seek, an answer of my very own. Perhaps one of the tomes in the study I passed through might aid me in deciphering these glyphs. Yes, I should return. Oh, what, we gotta do more? I would have figured that that would have been the end. You know, let me heal up. That would be a good idea. And Therion doesn't actually need the SP. He doesn't use a lot of it. I wonder if there'll be any fights in here for right now. At long last, I can begin to study the tomes in earnest. You obtained a High Hornbergian dictionary. An ancient tome, Trials of the Twelve, Volume 7. An ancient tome detailing how the 12 gods sealed away an unholy power beyond the edge of the world. It would appear the 12 gods sealed off power beyond the edge of the world. Forbidden Gold. In the pages of this tome, the secrets banished by the gods are likened to a golden fruit, and an ominously worded warning is issued to any who would covet this forbidden power. The forbidden power of the gods has been likened to a golden fruit. And I assume we have to do the original tome. I hope they don't make me fight in here. That'd be kind of a weird thing to make me do right now. A tome wherein it's writ in horrifying detail a forbidden right to bring back the unholy power sealed away beyond the edge of this world. Most intriguing. Is this a flat Earth game? It is filled with arcane knowledge on the secrets of life and death. Yes, yes, I see. I do believe I have the knowledge to decipher the mural. Scrutinize the mural? Now I gotta run all the way back. And there's the fight.
There is no choice.
My turn.
Can we flee? There's no reason for fighting right now. I want to finish the story. Oh, I still had evasive maneuvers on for that fight. I'm pretty sure I could have given Ophelia something else more important. Let's see. Death, doom, destruction. Death, doom, destruction. Most intriguing.
Now then.
Now, let me think through all I've learned. What did the 12 gods do? Summon sealed power away beyond the edge of the world. The forbidden power of life and death.
But of course.
indeed the power of life and death. That is the forbidden secret held within these pages. Trial of the 12 tells the tale of how the 12 gods sealed this power away. The author of Forbidden Gold compares this power to a golden fruit. Like a golden fruit, it calls out to and tempts the human heart. Into the pages of From the Far Reaches of Hell was this power sealed. These glyphs. Yes, I believe I can decipher them now. Death, 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 death. Doom, 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 doom. Doom, 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 doom. Destruction, 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 destruction. I think we can safely assume this is a warning of sorts. A warning of the calamity that awaits us if the gate is open and the forbidden unleashed. Were the mural and tome left behind as an invitation or a warning? A warning.
But of course!
Yes, the mural was left behind as a warning. I am sure of it.
Indeed.
Knowledge in and of itself is not inherently good or evil. It can, however, serve either purpose. All depends on the heart of he who would use it. I choose to believe that whoever created this mural so many years ago believed the same. For the sake of our future, be not tempted by the darkness.
Indeed.
Yes, these dark secrets must never be allowed to be put into practice. It's a good song. The mere existence of this tome is a threat. Shall I destroy it and banish its baleful knowledge for all eternity?
Not exactly.
No. Destroying this tome would not banish the darkness that exists in the hearts of man. His accent's still falling apart. As long as that darkness exists, people will find a way to work evil. I must preserve this knowledge, that we might put it to use for good, not evil.
Thusly.
And yet, there is much more I must learn. I must decipher in full the contents of this tome and the murals in this place, and pass them on to those who would follow us. That one day, should we be threatened by the forces from the far reaches of hell,
Yes.
our descendants will possess the knowledge needed to protect this realm. First, I must return to Atlas Dam and file a report on what I have seen here. Then I must begin my analyses of the material I have collected. Yes, I'll be burning the midnight oil night after night, no doubt, and I can scarcely wait.
Professor! Professor!
Over here, Therese.
That stack of books seems to get bigger every time I see you.
And I'll need twice again as many to have any hope of translating this ancient tome.
Twice as many?
Fascinating, is it not? A traditional fairy tale from a certain region mentioned a gate of sorts, and I could not help but notice a parallel to the mural I found.
I see. Hence, these books on local folklore?
Just so. Considering your subject from all possible angles is a fundamental principle of scholarly research. But I forget myself. Might I surmise that you've come here to inform me that it's time for class?
Yes. You're late, Professor.
Pray forgive me, Your Highness. Very well then, my students. Let us begin. To quote the words of one Susanna Grotoff, author of Knowledge is Light. The pursuit of knowledge is a journey with no destination. As long as people live, there is always something to learn. And so we learn, we record, we speak. Points connect, thus forming our history, our agency, our identity. This world we live in is not for or of any one individual, and neither is knowledge. And so I write and speak of all that I learned, to plant seeds of knowledge that will be harvested by those who follow me. To you who have found my writings, read well these words, that they may help you build a bridge to a brighter future.
That's a good piece of art. Well, yeah, that'll be it for Cyrus's. The boss fight was a little meh. There was no dialogue, which was the weird thing. I assumed they would have some. And I don't know, maybe I did something and it glitched, and maybe it did, I don't know. But hey, that was a nice, good little, I don't know what the word would be. What is it? I don't know. You know, about the, pursuit of knowledge, basically. And I thought that was real nice. The whole philosophical lesson there. But yeah, that was a pretty good chapter, and I like this piece of art. You probably shouldn't have burning wax on your books. That's probably a good idea. But next time we'll be doing tresses, and I frankly have no clue what the heck that's going to be. But yeah, see you next time. Thanks for watching.